Hello, chat. How are y'all doing? Let's just see if everything's okay. Just turn myself up first. Yep, okay. Alright. We are back. Whoops, I forgot to turn my face cam on. Hang on. Let me fix that. There we go. We're back for some more Honkai Star Rail. Version 3.4 came out 6 days ago. And I haven't had the chance to start it. But we're here now. What has been news with this game? I did pull for... So, hang on. Before I share. Aglaya, I'm still currently building. Done all this. This is what I'm currently working on at the moment. I'd say the relics I currently have are pretty good. Attack, double crit, well, double crit, attack, speed, and break effect. Speed, double crit, and attack. So, I'd say that 3 of these relics, yeah, have all been good so far. It's this one here that I'm getting struggle with, because I want to try and get the right amount of good substats that I need to get. Whether it be speed, I want at least double crit and either or all of speed and attack. That's what I've been working on, and we did get a new character. I did pull for a character that I did not have previously, so we will go to them real quick. I have got the Sunday. I got the Sunday. I've only pulled one relic on him so far. Speed, HP, crit damage, effect, break effect, all that sort of stuff. I haven't started on Sunday yet because I'm trying to get a glide done first. But in saying that, I really want Finan. Let me look at the details real quick and see how many pulls I've done. So, the amount of pulls that we have done: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 49. We're currently up to 49 pulls with Sunday. And the Fates collab is happening at the moment. Now, as someone that does not watch Fate, I don't know who any of these two characters are, but they're the special collab characters that Star Rail has got on this update. Saber and Archer, I think the names are. Which is pretty neat. But in saying that, today we're going to be starting the 3.4 story. Now, last time we left off with Honkai Star Rail, all sorts of shit happened, and I'm still confused. And weirdly enough, I don't know if I mentioned this my last Star Rail stream. We got an achievement that says completed the Flame Chase journey, and I'm like, what? How does that make sense? They're still like, Amphorius is still like burning. Like, I mean, I'm not sure if that's an inevitable thing or not, but everyone's dead except for Finan and Cyrene. I can't remember how she's related to Finan. I think she's like his master or something. I'm not quite sure. It's been a while since I played this. But we're gonna dive into this story quest. I won't be doing all of the story quests today. Maybe I don't know. Won't be doing all of it today. At the very least, probably do this stream, because I have heard that this quest is kind of like very shortened by a half compared to other Amphorius like story concept that we have been getting. So I figure maybe do 2 streams on this quest, because I don't know if I can do 4.5 to 5 hours of this. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. I did start early just in case, but we'll figure it out. If I feel like doing it, if I feel like doing the entire quest when we get to a certain point, I'll keep on going. But no promises. All right. Before we do start, I want to change up my team. who do I feel like? Ah, I have bought this skin to Firefly. I think we'll put Firefly in the team to show off the new skin and all. Replace you with her.
What will they experience on the journey to the other side?
I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't really want you to ask me that much questions, so.
Any justification here?
No, because you provide shields, my dude. I'm gonna need it. Alright. View story recap, why not?
Of the core flames of reason and death, Aquila is the only titan that we still need to campaign against. The Finan asks us to recreate the past, and he repeatedly challenges the Flame Reaver to hone his abilities. The Flame Chase journey's triumphant conclusion draws
Hang on.
nigh, yet a sudden disturbance occurs in the holy city.
Damn it.
Using the Council of Elders and the Cleaners, Aglaya made sure that her fall paved the road forward for the Flame Chase.
The background noise is annoying.
Finan takes up the mantle of leadership, giving a speech to unite the people. Cypher also returns on a mission, promising to protect Kefali's core flame while the Flame Chase party is away from the city. With the help of the Twilight Courtyard's last descendant of the sky, Hyacinth, the party ascends to Aquila's flying fortress. Hyacinth resolves to fulfill the duty passed down over generations of her family, only to discover that the glorious feat of Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight campaigning against Aquila was nothing more than a blood-stained lie. At the same time, in the city of the dead dragon's bones, Cypher contends with the Flame Reaver who comes seeking the core flame. Though she holds out for some time, she is no match and is slain in the end. But she had already given Kefali's core flame to Spirit Thief Bartolos, ordering them to wait for an opportunity to deliver the core flame to Finan and the others.
I refuse to believe that they're gonna just kill everyone except Finan off. It's like, are we really gonna have Finan be the only character in Enforius? We're never gonna see any of these other characters again.
The Flame Chasers fight together to defeat the Sky Titan, which has become a combined being of the god and immortal. As they are trying to escape from the Eye of Twilight, the Dawn device suddenly goes out, and Hyacinth is forced to return the core flame early and remain in the sky to bear divine authority, becoming the protector of the people. Following Cypher's death, the divine power of trickery dissipates. The 1,000-year dawn of Akama that is sustained by her line comes to an end. The holy city is met with the merciless invasion of the Black Tide, as the powerful Flame Reaver moves in ever closer. At this moment of crisis, Mighty, Casterus, Tribi and Trinan, Cartonus, the Holy City Guards, and Don Hung all lay their lives on the line so that the Deliverer would have a chance to complete the mission. After making sure that I would remain safe, Finan enters the vortex of Genesis alone.
Yes, I would like to go to designated locations to immediately start the mission. Sorry for the background noise. I wish there wasn't a whole lot of boop, 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 boop going on in the background. They ruined that for me. So.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
I could just go into my room. Finan's message. If it was Mighty Mo standing here, he would be wiser and more capable than me, right? After Goliath departed, these words wouldn't stop echoing in my head. It was something I couldn't escape from, and also something I absolutely refused to utter. How could I be worthy of my comrades and allies' trust? What right have I to stand upon their shoulders and guide others? These questions remain unanswered, but there is no time to doubt. The first enemy, the Dawnmaker, must vanquish is the God, I'm really good at reading, aren't I? Must vanquish is the hesitation and sorrow that have shattered me this far. That's why I resolved to aid you during your return. Even if it's incomprehensible, even if this means I must impose my will on you, I have to see it done, because the promise of the Era Nova is unclear. To you, who came from beyond Inforius, its influence cannot be predicted. After I cleanse my doubt, I find that this is the right decision, born from the depths of my heart. The prophecy claimed that only one person can reach the final end of the Era Nova. Please forgive me for stealing your chance to witness the miracle, my friend. It's because of the prophecies made by Lady Trivy that the crisis had made it today. And so, even if we must face the scenes from the Promised Age, I cannot risk you bringing you with me. Thinking back, maybe the only thing I did right in this life is choosing to trust you. Are you coming on to me? And becoming friends with you all. I faintly feel that. Perhaps the greatest miracle of Inforius isn't so much the secrets hidden within the vortex of Genesis, but rather the instant you and Dan Heng descended from the sky. You are a hero of my heart. If the next life comes to pass, no matter what I become, I will make sure that the world remembers the miracle of the Trailblaze. But, I mean, if you don't approve of my solitary decision and plans to create a new path with myself toward a future that no one could imagine, you'll always find a way to break the rules, right? Come on, Zeph.
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Dan Heng.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
Okay.
There he is! Lord Dan Heng!
Oh, he's still alive at
We
least.
must assist him!
What are you doing here? Where's Finan?
He's voiced! Hooray! It's a long story. Let's deal with that guy first.
We're under Lord Finan's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Zeph, take them and go.
Wait, Namazani. That black-clad swordmaster. Something seems off. At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all. Like some kind of omen.
Now's our chance to take them down.
No! Don't get too close. That thing's black flames are burning hot. I don't know what's happening, but leaving is the best option.
Is that still the original voice for Dan Heng, or is it someone new?
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us. Finan, is he going to be alright? Believe in his resolve to save Akuma.
Oh, hello. I shouldn't stray too far. I just find it very hard to believe that they're gonna kill legit everyone. Some of them gotta be still alive, surely. Who's that? Wait, don't we know him? The guy from the start of Inforius, I can't remember his name, but he did some sussy stuff at the start and he kind of had the same haircut and everything. Marcus.
Seek, and you will find.
The Flame Reaver isn't pursuing us. Could this really be some kind of divine intervention?
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
Leaving like this, I'll definitely regret it.
I
feel the same. Someone should stay and help find and complete Aranova.
Let me do it.
For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move.
They have no idea what's
That's
going
the
on.
safest course of action.
We're gonna have to inform them about everything, Dan Hong.
On that note, I have a proposal.
Skrullum?
I hope to
Yep.
convey a message to the two nameless.
Mr. Skrullum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance.
It's fine, we know him.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
Never thought the Express crew would bring in. No. It's good to see some familiar faces.
It was fortunate we found you in time. Madam Herta and I were both quite relieved.
You two know this Anti-Catharin? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Of course. We'll wait nearby. Please, stay safe.
I fully understand your situation. For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. Time is limited, so I'll keep this brief. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon. And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course, a Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis, and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer irreversible consequences.
A cosmic scale disaster?
Affirmative. If everything unfolds toward the worst possible outcome as predicted, the consequences will be unimaginable. Because the Lord Ravager's goal is the Eon of Erudition. Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos. This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madam Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside. However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this we have yet to fully grasp. It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
I will shoulder this responsibility.
Mr. Skrullum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius is already facing its end, how can we guarantee the safety of the person who stays behind?
Look at this, if you would. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. The two of you may view it as a kind of space anchor in the world of erudition. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. When required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. Of course, it is not curio with unlimited uses. May only be held by one person.
Is he lagging out?
Being interfered with. Decide quickly as possible. 2 final messages. 1, the Intellatron, named Lygus.
Yeah.
Possibly the primary culprit behind everything. 2, Bertha, discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
Oh, hi, March. It's been a while.
Cold. It's freezing. Hold on. Am I dreaming? This is way too strange. Everything's spinning. And I can see wubbaboos flying around.
Wababoo! Do.
I was literally just talking to Himeko. How did I... When did I... that's it. He warned me about this place right before Klapoth glimpsed him. Oh no. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path? Have I done something crazy without remembering? Unless forcing Pom-Pom into new outfits and borrowing Mr. Yang's shoulder massager counts. Hold up. No way! Stepping onto the path of elation can't be this simple. Right?
Child of remembrance, step forth into the depths of the path space.
Who's there? Hey, cut it out. If you're there, just come out and talk, okay? You're freaking me out. I can't even think straight. Hold on. Is that a gate?
Cast aside your fears. Step forward through the gate of memory.
The voice. Is it showing me the way out? No. Don't fall for it.
Go towards the gate.
They're lying to you. Turn back now. Wait.
Oh,
Master Diviner? From the Luofu?
what are you doing here?
Fush? I mean, Master Diviner. What brings you here? And you, Miss Messenger. Do I know you from somewhere?
She's the girl from standing in front of that door in the Express. That does like the sort of abyss challenges, but they're not called abyss challenges, but it's kind of that.
Good to see you again, March.
Okay.
A pleasure to see you, Miss March.
That's it. Master Diviner used the Matrix of Prescience to help me search for my memories. And you, Miss Messenger, we met in that memory space. You said to me, the value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future.
Your memory serves you well.
March, I conducted some experiments with the 6 phase ice you left us. Thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. Now, we might be able to bypass the obstacles and look directly into your history.
The Master Diviner is right. Continue down this path, and you'll be able to find your lost memories at the end. Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight of your past.
Well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale. I need to know, Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, this isn't just another dream, is it? If this is real, why reach out to me at this exact moment?
The situation is dire. Your lost memories, they're crucial to the Garden of Recollection.
She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memories.
The Garden of Recollection.
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of remembrance are extremely closely intertwined. Now go.
So, I just walk through that gate?
This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory.
I'm faster than you.
Stop! They're just mimicking. Don't let those bad people deceive you.
Oh, okay.
Now it's...
Yep, okay.
Hey guys. What are you doing in a place like this?
March! There you are.
Finally.
Still gotta get used to that voice.
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without you.
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh. What's Team Trailblaze without its star member? Wait a sec. You might look like you two, but...
We understand your confusion. The Garden's allies helped us establish this Neuralink to reach you.
The Garden's allies? You mean Miss Black Swan?
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Keep going, March. Find your past, wake up, and travel with us again.
That sounds really tempting. Finding my past and continuing to trailblaze new worlds with you?
Trust in yourself, March. It's gotten us this far, hasn't it? Follow us. Let's go through that gate together.
That's not Dan Hong's original voice, is it? The way that Dan Hong used to speak sounds like he doesn't give a shit.
Step into your past, March. Find your true self.
Wake up! Slow down! At last, I finally caught up.
Cyrene?
Hey, are you alright? I'll be okay. Just not used to running around.
So March has a connection to Cyrene, Cyrene has a connection to Fine, and therefore March has a connection to Amphorius.
Say, March, got a moment to talk before you make your decision? Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Sending those warnings?
Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right?
Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we? Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine.
Hers is much more pinker.
Bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence. Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met?
No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why I don't want to see you exploited or hurt.
You know what I'm going through?
I know, because I've been exactly where you are. This empty space has been my home for ages. I barely remember what time feels like anymore. But there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want.
You mean those people? They're lying? Luring me into a trap?
Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that? If you go through that door, the worst-case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing control over your own fate forever.
stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcoming. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely. So I had to try and stop you.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene, how can I return to my world?
It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
The girl cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the garden. Both of you, children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? But don't let them sway you. Stick to your path. The return journey could take ages, longer than most lives. But that path will lead you home.
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate. Into Amphorius.
Wait, what?
Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call home is right beside my friends.
Aww.
Two of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new world without me.
You should have seen what's happening down here.
That's why I need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the three of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together.
I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support.
Asteroids went through right each other, or rocks went through right each other.
All sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is it. Do you think we'll see each other again?
Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends.
Since Amphorius is your homeland, if there's a way to help you, my companions and I will do everything we can.
Then I'll look forward to that day. Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one.
At the vortex of Genesis. Finan?
You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
vortex of Genesis. We made it back. Even this place has changed. Finan. Is he ready for Era Nova?
No matter what, we need to see it through the end.
Yeah, we've come such a long way. If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by his side until the very end. Like how you and Don Hung treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to me.
Time to see the Aeronova begin.
Right. Time to see the last core flame restored. Look, there's Finan.
And Lygus.
Lygus?
And you, Lord Finan, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world, plunging everything into the gray unknown.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future isn't some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward. How befitting of a trailblazer.
Spare me your mockery.
You misunderstand. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf. The trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Era Nova.
Skrullum says you're behind us.
I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying?
Lygus is a baddie. This one knows more than he's telling.
I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky? Lord Lygus, how much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us everything.
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord Finan, and truth you shall have. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kephal's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. while the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, carefully must shoulder the gods' score flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now. Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. 2 things, actually.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Good. The second one. Promise me that the Trailblazer can return safely to his homeland, unbound by Amphorius' laws.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, he now bears the Time Titan's authority. His bonds with this world run too deep.
Shit. Trust me, initiate the Aeronova.
Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like him does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Without you, we could never have reached our prophesied tomorrow. Thank you for walking this path with me to the end.
Behold, oh gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Aeronova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings. Protector of the displaced. Raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words.
In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before, for this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me. The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
Oh boy.
What a magnificent and epic adventure.
Lygus.
The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Aeronova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is.
What?
Where shall we start? Got it. Let's start at the very beginning. The Big Bang. The birth of particles. The emergence of all things. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. This is called the erudition. Without it, the universe would merely be a chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone. As your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we? Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
Hi, Brian Alexis. Welcome to the stream. Hope everything's well. I hope I said your name right. Forgive me if I didn't.
As sages across ages have asked the gods, what is the prime mover of life? But let's set aside the gross teachings for now. Look further, past Amphorius, to what they call the Forbidden Realms, beyond the sky. Do you know of the Scholar's Strife? During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos. The scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension, made to emulate the Eon's thoughts it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Noose.
Noose.
But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all. But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stumping even the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors. Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius.
Oh?
What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic code, the one deemed as a failure by the Eon of erudition found proof through the ages.
You look so focused in the game. I'm engrossed in what's happening, but also I'm having trouble keeping up what's going on because Star Rail has such a fuck around way of storytelling.
What will happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From a perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Eon.
Right.
This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unheard by the greatest geniuses. Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life? Actually, you know the answer better than you realize.
Do I?
It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey. Right now, it awaits you ahead. In that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
Been beside you. Hang on. What? Lygus. We're having a look for his homeland.
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. Continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders, until the Ashen Hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
I can't remember the place's name, but I'm assuming we're having a look through Finan's where he came from.
Such an odd dream. Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake.
Little baby Finan.
Only a voice remains. Who was that?
Rise and shine. Oh, wow.
What? It's you. Whoops, fell asleep there. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look, perfect sunshine. The day is still young. Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time.
Okay, I'm so lost.
Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
No, I wouldn't say the Aeronova is done.
Oh,
Adis Elysiae, yeah.
This is Ide Celestii, home of the nameless hero who carried Kefali's core flame. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, imagining his wooden sword was forged of iron. Pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel. Dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save the world. Though to his young mind, the world was just this small village.
Are we seeing Finance's childhood?
Sharp as ever.
Okay.
Indeed, these memories you witness are the first steps of his journey.
Have you tried the HK? What's the HK? Please tell me what the HK is.
These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Think of it as immersive theater. Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house. As the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped Finance's destiny, yet whose name was never recorded in Amphorius's history.
Oh, you direct plays now.
Questions.
No, I've not tried on Hollow Knight.
Let's follow along and find out.
I've not tried on Hollow Knight. I heard all I know about Hollow Knight is I mean I know many people play Hollow Knight, and I know that people have been so longing for Silk Song. I like your Aussie accent, I am assuming. Well, you have the nationality right, so you should feel good for guessing that accent correct. So, but yeah, Hollow Knight I have not played it myself. It's on a long list of games that I do want to play, and I just know Silk Song because of the memes, because Silk Song's been like in development for God knows how long. I don't know how long it is since Silk Song's been announced, but I know a lot of people have been longing for it, so it's really hard. I have heard it's hard, yeah.
Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight.
But I'm fine playing hard games. Don't bother me that much, as long as I'm having fun.
Your questions will find answers as the story unfolds.
Okay. Da-da-da. I do just want to explore around for a little bit. Hello. Can't go through here. I was literally cooked when you tried it for the first time. It must be the sort of game where kind of like I don't believe it's a roguelike, but kind of like Hades in a way. Like the more you keep trying, the more you get better at it. But then again, most hard games are like that. It's like just keep on doing it, find out what the enemies' patterns are, and I mean, I've not played the game myself, so I'm not entirely sure how that works. But if the more you learn the enemy's pattern, the more you get the hang of beating them. So I'm assuming it's a game like that based on what I heard. Oh shit. Wait, did I just stumble upon Cyrene? I did. Hello?
Found you.
No, it's not March. Shut up.
Goodness, look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Hmm?
It's you! What's the appropriate way to answer this? Who are you?
There's something oddly unfamiliar about this.
Because as far as I know, the Trailblazer hasn't actually met Cyrene.
Something wrong? What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time? At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure.
You are forever a child.
I have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
I'm Invincible Galactic Baseballer.
Today he's going with Invincible Galactic Baseballer.
You're damn right.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore when you that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Spare me. Can we not bring this up? Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes. You too? That would explain this lingering sense of unease, which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but no fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo.
He's in his adult form here, but I'm strongly presuming that this is teenage like him, or whatever age he is here talking.
If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
Because he sounds like so much of a kid here.
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of Ide Silicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards.
Yeah.
Now, where did we hide those?
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers. Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right?
Is she... Hang on. Remain silent.
Oh, giving me this silent treatment? How cruel.
I think what they want here is... I might be, like, way, like... out of depth in what's going on. I think what they want me to do here is act like that I've been their childhood friend as well. I think that's what they want from me. So I've already picked out some answers that are not like, what's the word? The first couple of answers that I've given her is something along the lines of still not knowing what's going on. But I think what Lygus is telling me is no, just act like you're a childhood friend. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, so I can't make sense of it, and I can't put words right. But I think I have an idea what they want me to do.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start?
What about try the roof?
Come to think of it, I haven't checked the roof in forever. Worth a shot, right?
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
Okay.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. I wonder what pomegranate juice worth checking out. Taste.
The girl before you carries an air of mystery, her secrets elusive, yet her demeanor toward you is exceptionally warm.
Because she has an idea or knows what's going on.
You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii.
The sea stretches out as the far the eye can see.
I remember drawing ID Silicii as a child, nestled between the sea and the mountains. I'd always stop where the sky met the sea, and the world beyond was just too vast to imagine.
Your internet suck. Hopefully internet improves. A lot of people, myself included, internet has been sucking lately. I'm not sure if it's because of change of weather here or something, but my internet's been shocking the past couple of days. A friend of mine's internet was been shocking today, so something must be up in the air.
I always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii.
You look kind of new to Twitch. How long have you tried it? I'm sort of new. I have been streaming, well, I've been on and off again when it comes to streaming, but I've been streaming regularly since October last year. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months now.
Where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
I try and stream at least once a day. But there'll be days whether I'm just too exhausted from working to not stream, or if I just feel ill.
Here they are, the Oracle cards.
Looks like he won this race. Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is. This is the box where we kept the cards.
Yeah, I get it. I'm thinking of starting streaming for almost a year. Do you have a PC or any setup by chance? Or what closest thing do you have in terms of a streaming setup?
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Oh yeah, PC. Yeah, don't do what I do. Like I love streaming, even though I don't really get many people watching. I stream through my PlayStation, but it's not a forever thing because I'm trying to rack up enough to get myself a proper setup. I'm just using my PlayStation as a placeholder streaming device at the moment. to do work from home in, so I got a PC and some essential assets. Well, there you go. You're already way ahead. You're already way ahead than I am. I'd say like, I mean, I'm not an expert streamer, but in terms of streaming, like, the best advice I can give you when it comes to streaming is just do what it is that you enjoy doing. So you're currently streaming on PlayStation. Every stream that I've done so far for the past 9 months has all been through my PS5. Because that's the closest thing I have to a streaming setup at the moment. But it's only I'm using my PlayStation until I get myself a proper setup, including a PC, monitors, capture cards, whatnot. So, but it's hard to rack money up when there's like bills and all that to cover. So,
huh? What's this underneath?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Stamped paw print. Are these animal footprints?
I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
Yeah, honestly, I think it would be embarrassing since I can't play like a goat. You don't need to be a goat in streaming. Just as long as you're having a good time. If you're having a good time, then viewers will have a good time. As long as also, what's your suggestion for when I start streaming? What game should I try first? What games are you into first and foremost?
The ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
Like, what type of... Do you have, like, a specific genre of gaming that you're into? Or, like, any type of game you're into? Or are you the type of person that just happily plays whatever?
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long since we visited the fairies.
Fairies?
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little.
I'm getting more suspicious.
All right, let's do this. These weeds need to go. Pretty sure this is it? Should be this way. There it is.
Well, it depends.
That hollow in the...
Fun and stop talking. Well, it depends on mood, but mostly chill games. Chill games, okay. I would say at the moment, if you... I'm not sure if you call it a chill game, but if you're into like dating, like if you're into dating sim games or anything, a new game that came out recently is called Date Everything. Date Everything is like a it's got a bunch of like characters in it, and it's like it's gonna be very weird coming from me, but on paper, what Date Everything is you move into a house. You interact with any type of object in the house, so whether it be like, I don't know, like a kettle that's in the kitchen, or like a clock, your own laptop, your bed, or like objects beside your bed or whatever. You interact with them, and then a person comes out that represents that object, and you have the option to date that person, essentially. Everyone's got a completely different personality. So say like if you choose to date your laptop, you get like a tech nerdy person that comes out and whatnot. Or if you have a gym room and you see like weights, like a big muscly person that's all about them gains, you know, that sort of thing comes out. And Date Everything, it's very hard in terms of what game you want to stream first, because there are games that no one gives a shit about when it comes to streaming, and then there's games that a lot of people watch, like your Fortnites, your Call of Duties, your what else is popular at the moment? Valorant, I guess. What games am I into? Hard to say, because I'm open to play anything. Like, I play fighting games, I play these types of games like the Hoyoverse stuff, I play storytelling games, adventure, action, sports. I play a bit of everything, really. I'm not closed off to any type of genre. It's just pretty much what you said. Any game that I'm into feeling like playing, then I'll happily play what's available. What about Fortnite and Val? Oh, sorry. Streaming, what I'm saying is streaming, it can be very difficult for some people, because there's people who are just want to stream the stuff that they want to play, which is what I'm doing, really. And then there's people who are streaming, who would just stream what's popular, like your Fortnites, your Valorants, your I don't know what other games are popular at the moment on Twitch, but games that get a lot of get a lot of views. I'm still like, it's very hard to say. I'm still trying to learn myself how like the streaming algorithm works on Twitch. But for the most part, since I'm streaming through my PlayStation and I don't get many viewers anyway, I just kind of stream what I feel like streaming. And pretty much like you said, I'm sort of a variety streamer because I'm not closed off to anything I play.
Tree.
I hope what I said makes sense. If not, I apologize.
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling, the Remembrance Maze.
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule. Only children with pure hearts are welcomed.
Alright, then I'll go first.
Lead the way then, partner.
Hell yeah.
Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
I
wanted to go first, damn it.
So hasty, as looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning.
What makes you say that?
Oh, just a girl's intuition. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, if you're willing, forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I
Wait a minute. Are you? Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy! Noe, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
Wait, who calls him Snowy? Treeby, right? Does Treeby call him Snowy? Who calls him Snowy? It's Treeby, right?
We had to grow up.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem.
Rayleigh Mem.
Just another fairy of the maze.
Mem's purple now? Did you just dye your hair? So the Mem's like an organization.
An organization? Hardly. They're not that organized. They didn't even have proper names before we came along. Doly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem, Folly Mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, and imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away entirely.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. You were gone so long, you almost did.
just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all, even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the Oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the Oracle cards! Right. The Chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Dolimem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Whoa, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all. Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone!
Okay.
Watch your step. The trunk's slippery.
What does this place remind me of? Oh, God.
Why do leaves and branches grow?
Chief Mem.
Which way does the wind blow? In Membrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
Now that's poetry.
Right? Though Dolimem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
Oh, Chief. You haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on, just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
This is...
My book of Oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes.
Yes.
The Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands far from ID's Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
Dolimem continues to explain in greater detail.
But if that's the case, our journey...
will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in ID's Elysiae just to be safe.
What about all the people out there?
That's a good point. But what difference could Cyrene and I make?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fate Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to ID Ciliciae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us?
We stand against it until the very end.
Never thought of doing it that way before. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the Oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin? Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the Oracle cards wish to show us.
Turn the first page. Weaver.
Behold,
The weaver.
Aglaya.
It connects the romantic threads of the chrysalis of gold, weaving all destinies into golden silk that flows toward the most brilliant, magnificent future.
A dance of thread and blade set the stage. So shall it end as gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. The Gold Weaver must be of noble birth. Such high standing. I doubt someone like me could ever reach it.
Gatekeeper.
This is the gatekeeper, who guides people to their true path among myriad passages.
Trevi, Trinan, and Trian. Got the names right.
We have surrendered our countless senses, dedicating ourselves to the sacred whispers within the temple.
Wait. It almost feels like I can hear the echoes within a temple. And are those children singing? It feels overwhelmingly solemn, yet strangely comforting.
Ruler.
The ruler stands for discipline,
Mighty.
authority, and glory, but frequently also points to isolation and warfare.
Even should you pledge your loyalty to me as the last sovereign, the glory shall be mine and mine alone.
I do like these cards. Like, it's not the first time we've seen them. I do like these cards they have of each crisis here. There's something that I would like to get in real life.
He who has slain a king can no longer bear the title. Let the withering lion walk his last path alone.
Is this showing us a ruler who forsook their people? Stories of such bloodshed like this feel so different from Heidi's Elysiae. But they sure can stir the imagination.
Traveler.
Ah, the traveler. Our little trickster. Always hiding behind other cards, disguising itself. What a rare catch.
How the fuck am I already forgetting her name? Come on, dude. Cypher! Shit.
Or perhaps here. Gotcha. You'll have to be quicker than that.
That teasing voice. Just like a child playing hide and seek. Surely only a master of mischief could pick up this card.
How can I forget Cypher? Servant.
This card, the
Castrus.
servant, is surprisingly light, bearing the cool scent of Antilla flowers, just like starlight. It symbolizes new life and hope, yet often brings to mind struggles, sadness, and loss.
These precious flowers I care for with my own hands. Are they destined to bloom only in death's embrace?
It sounds so solemn, yet tinged with an inescapable sorrow.
Healer.
The humble healer
Hyacinth.
may seem gentle in hue, but its courage matches any other, strong enough to melt even the coldest ice.
I will do my best to help you mend all fractures and let sunlight shine on every corner of the world. Make a pinky promise with me. No more going back on your word.
Hey, this card really speaks to me. It makes me want to protect as much as I possibly can. Still, protecting everything, everywhere, seems like a dream. What amazing power would you need for that?
Scholar.
Behold the
Anexa.
scholar, bearer of many names, the grand magician, the great performer, the eye of wisdom, and the defiler of Circes.
Oh, there's just one card. With all those titles, I was expecting a whole deck.
A Dromus draped in finery will suffice. It's succinct enough to best summarize my true nature.
Wait, what's with that condescending tone? It's almost as if it knows what we're about to say.
The Deliverer. According to
Fanon.
the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only oracle card without a dark side.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of
Whoa.
Ides Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. The Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler, Traveler, Servant, Healer, and Scholar. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding. Each story so far removed from his simple village life. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze. And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer? This card again.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many, to answer the world's call.
Bear their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like his father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
I wonder too. Perhaps...
What's this?
A Glire and Tribute. Oh, that's... well, everyone's here.
Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey.
Everyone's here.
Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're
There's the
lost.
boyfriend.
Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path, and learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the Aranmuva matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread. These crawling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
That noble lady, the way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins.
She's truly selfless in her dedication.
Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone selfless.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again. In the sea of flowers where the west wind ends.
Wish to meet Trian again. Trian's the one that died, right? So, are these like were these like the thoughts before they all quote unquote died or have gone somewhere, like Castris for example, because Castris is still stuck in the Nether Realm.
And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisop Metropolis Temple. Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer. Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy. Because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only me?
Mark these words, Snowy. See you tomorrow.
Well, well, if it isn't our little deliverer. My wish. Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun for another millennium or 2. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich? Right, Princess Homebuddy? Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches...
Casterus's backstory is the one that almost made me, well, was very heartbreaking to me. Of all the classes, her backstory always got me to tears.
For someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaia wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets.
We know you love her.
I'd like to see if she'd still become the gold weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
Can we jump in and fit right into that convo?
Doesn't sound like an easy task. Warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free. They're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
Finan, my student. Must we go over this again? Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods. My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth. I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
Isn't he, you know, a little... I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a titan?
Careful, that's your future teacher you're talking about.
Well, that's something. Could I ever be that sure of myself?
Finan? Since when did you become so timid? Asking such juvenile questions about wishes.
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone? No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right?
No, you become boyfriends. That's even better. Sorry to disappoint, but you end up being... Hang on. You'll be the kind of friends who think nothing of sitting shoulder to shoulder in a hot bath.
Horrifying. Is that really something I'll enjoy one day?
What are you mumbling to yourself now? Whatever. The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Finan, you look... never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost. My wish is simple. One honest duel. Face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal.
And we love him for that.
Still, those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about. This wish, I shall not forget.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people? If that's true, then who will protect everyone in Ides Elysiae? Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart, but now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
Oh.
What? What's happening?
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold.
Whoa.
Sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesied catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents, the whole village.
Is this calamity a Titan's doing?
Are we facing the three Titans of Calamity?
This is beyond any Titan. Beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction, the Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even Titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
Protect those who must be protected.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
I only chose that option because it was highlighted.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed. Our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within. Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world, but one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh, deliverer. Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
What are you talking about?
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you?
Ooh.
No, it can't be. You, are you talking to me? No. That ribbon. Olivia. I should have known. Please. No. Stop. Please stop. Olivia. I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield. In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one. His silence heavier than the earth he moved. His home, his past, his name, all buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the hand of shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward, to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to do all that was within his power to save those who needed saving. Those words his friends spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision. No one saw it coming, not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
I'm so lost, man.
This is the abyss of fate. Hold on. Finance here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
And now, Act 2 of our immersive drama unfolds.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control.
Look at that guy on the right.
We need only wait patiently.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Krymnos, Mighty Mos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima. As you know, though Mighty Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akima to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people. To after Aglaya's
sorry, I didn't mean to skip that.
Funden met Mighty Mos's challenge as the elders' representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself. So, as Finan's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
By the way, may I give you some friendly suggestion? Sure, go ahead. Different kind of
duel. Is this your
idea
of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
No, I can definitely see it.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
Why don't you add your channel name on your profile pic, or maybe a branding one? You got 50 plus followers now. What do you mean by channel name? Like my Twitch name, or?
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Krymnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So...
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
Oh no, yes, like your logo, if that's what you guys says. Like most of the people on Twitch have that kind of profile pic. If it's a logo or like a customized profile pic, what you're asking, I'm not looking into anything like a customized profile pic at the moment. At the very least, not until I grow a bit more. Like 50 to 60 followers, like, is a cool achievement and all, but I don't want to take it too seriously unless if I have, like, you know, multiple people watching, you know, that sort of thing. Because for the most part with my streams, I hardly get anyone watching. Like, the closest I've got to people watching the same stream is probably like 2 or 3. I think it's 2. So I don't want to take it too seriously yet, and at least get the viewers right, because I'll be honest with you, most of those followers that I have are mostly bots. So
Now that's what I like to hear.
not all of them. Not all of them. There's a couple of followers on here that come in to stream time to time, and we have a nice time talking. But yeah. What about you, retained viewers? I see you don't even have a Discord server. Socials added. Socials should still be there. My Twitter is on the Twitch page, and Discord server. I don't want to start up a Discord server until, like I said, I have a bigger community as well. But yeah, the Twitter's on there.
Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates,
the Filthy X.
Here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out.
Oh, does having a Discord server cost you? No, it doesn't cost me anything. It's just, having a Discord server, I'd just rather not have a Discord server right now, since, community is not big enough. I don't know, since I haven't got a Discord. From what I know, I don't know if a Discord does cost you anything. A friend of mine does have a Discord. I can ask them if they Discord has cost them anything, but I don't know if any money is involved into making a Discord or whatnot. So
Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantin's scales of justice.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she?
I hope we're not doing any, like, alternate timeline stuff.
Of course, Lycus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Finan first.
He said that out loud. I'd like to think that Finan looks back and is like, huh? You said something?
Amazing. Talantin may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement.
I eat at least 14 turkeys a day.
But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you?
You are boyfriends, so I expect that behavior from you, Mighty.
Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Okay.
Now,
why am I doing it?
Tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that signifies so much? Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
A heart of steel.
You mean my conviction? But just resolve isn't enough, is it? Unless I literally gave my heart.
Yes, pull your heart out of your chest and place it onto the
No
the scale.
way. Only an Idonian would do something that crazy. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The Deliverer who appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Hades Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This car. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Cyrene?
Look, Finan.
It's so nice
Yeah.
to see you all again. Lady Trinan, Finan, and... hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Cyrene? Did I stumble into the wrong Amphorius? Or no, go this one.
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
Cyrene? This is...
Not sure miss is the right word.
I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Krumnoan over there.
Still playing house, boy?
Oh, he called you boy. You gonna take that from him?
You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry, you already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Hades Elysiae, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Memorance Maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world. But that's not enough, Finan. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple. Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer? How about it? Can you help us?
Wouldn't that be cheating?
Relax. Our dear Crown Prince won't have a clue.
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory. For their sake, I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes.
Remember the past to become the hero of tomorrow.
Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is... a card?
Yep.
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's a deal.
The scales... they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
Oh no, he's getting angry.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment. For the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ides Elysiae, the nameless hero.
Lol, get effed, Marty.
However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Yes, even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And a deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied.
Hello.
On this day, the final two heroes shall join the flame chase journey.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Occam's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled.
Well, not
heralding
really.
A new dawn for Amphorius.
Not everyone's in the same room, are they?
You must see now how different this is from the flame chase journey you traveled.
In whose role am I playing?
Who? Perhaps the role is not that of a person who really existed. Notice how only two particular individuals seem aware of your presence. Patience. We're approaching the final act. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent Era Nova, such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talentum as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night. Ah, come, come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats, our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
Oh god.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end...
Shit, that's really good shot, actually.
Swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Scribnomans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akuma. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Catholic is given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest. After which, we shall all face oblivion, or embark on one final, grand journey.
Act 3.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akuma. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now,
It's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan.
Yes, you do.
After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village. Haven't we?
Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lord, to the end of the flame chase. And the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold. And behold, beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Amphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
And we're back here.
Vortex of Genesis. So it is here. But just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity, as an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach. You have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now, if you would.
Okay, everyone's here again.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
this is the rest of Fine and Cyrene's story.
Indeed, in his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335 times.
Okay.
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take. Or rather, a never-ending cycle. Just putting it in terms that might be easier for you to understand. Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame-chased journey, and the cycles of Amphorius. Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish.
Not a single soul to be seen. So this is how the vortex looks at the end of days. Looks like I've got company after all. But since you've made it here, so in the end you succeeded. Executioner.
Executioner.
Castles, didn't you?
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. What you see is the surging of the river of souls, brought on by the countless dead feeding it in these dark times. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into a torrent and guard the vortex to see the Era Nova fulfilled.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me. Please, everyone, fight with me to the very last.
I hear them. The dead hail you. They're prepared. Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you leads to light and eternal flames.
There's water everywhere. This place is always so wet and sticky. Even my tail's getting heavy. Plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise. Yikes. Nobody from Dolos could stand this.
So you feel it too, huh?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth. Do what you need to do.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with two.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said? You know what really matters.
Yeah. I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you know, I'm not in the business of making losing deals. I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let me become the first wind of your new world.
Just shut up and get out of here! Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strength.
Oh, I'm still no match for them.
No, I know you can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Era Nova with me. Together. Let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate.
Could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out, scared of a stupid prophecy? I'll transcend the prophesized fate. All right. But I've got a better way. As the son of Gorgo, I'll prove myself with one last grand victory. Just like when I ripped out the old king's heart. Go. Leave this to me. If the Black Tide creatures block out the sun, then we Kremnoans will fight in the shade. And when I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
Literally,
Are you scared? As brave as Hans. Stay close, Ludwig. What? No, not you two. I see. I won't squander your kindness. Your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me. Well, now there's one last thing I need to do before the Era Nova. Come, Executioner. Let this patch of clear sky show me where to strike.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
So even the future revealed by the Titans may not come to pass.
The Era Nova. This unrivaled masterpiece. I have no regrets now that I may entrust it to my most trusted apprentice.
Are you saying?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex, ready to swallow this place. I must weave the last of my humanity into a net to hold back the deluge. I shall have my final
Deluge.
walk in warm and radiant gold. Now, the hour of fulfillment has come.
I still find it a bit annoying how she died, by the way.
Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to weave the strongest future for the new world. There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold, but with the steel tip of a needle.
Maybe look. We made it to the vortex. That prophesied future. The flower fields where the west wind ends. Era Nova. We're so close now. You can't speak anymore. Please. Allow me to pause just a moment before I keep my promise. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
The vortex of Genesis. The last time I was here, I was returning the core flame of reason. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. But a holy sanctuary of the Titans. Looks more like their frozen crypt to me.
While the core flames do lie here now, it's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What walks with you now is but a thought in your mind.
Of course. How could I forget that?
But I'll say the same to you. It's my honor to walk this final stretch with you, too. Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
Yeah. Just leave it to me.
Time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
What the hell just happened? Did that thing in the background like disappeared and just loaded back in? I can't interact with that.
You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning, most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
Show me the final memory.
Ah, very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival, and this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything. I believe that since you've bathed in that Eon's gaze, you can make Amphorius's frozen fate flow once again. Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand. And the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history. He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound, but if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers. and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor.
Ooh.
Into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
Oh, bye, Lygus.
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner. With my flesh as kindling,
Like the first dawn of the new world.
Oh, shit.
Nothing but a forest. Expand to think. What a crime.
About time we got a fight. It's been a couple of hours.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Endless. Nothing but a forest.
Spend freely.
Slowly getting there. Although I don't like this. Whoa!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Open sesame.
Get the shield up.
Dirty tricks,
Endless. Nothing but a forest.
Adventuring! Shield! Why didn't you use shield, man?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That is dumb.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Oh god. Fucking hell. Oh, now you use it. Fuck. You're joking.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Okay. Okay. No way he survives this.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
No effing way. I should really restart the battle, honestly. But he's at 16%. He's holding out, but
or maybe I'll take it off.
Far out.
Watch your head. It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
This is gonna go on for a while. Nah, I'm gonna restart it. Change lineup. Let's think about this. So he's weak to quantum. But Firefly also gives them a fire weakness. I could go Treeby? Treeby does heal. I'm gonna switch Firefly out with Treeby and see if this makes any difference. I'll actually play this VOD too.
Once again, start everything.
This is where it ends. Still waters of liquid.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a void.
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
I don't have time for this. Open sesame. Glimpse
Okay, so just take out his boys first, and then yeah, that'll work out fine. Just take out his clones. And Treeby's been big help. Adventuring's next, so don't do that.
Spend freely.
Never seem to expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a void. I don't have time for games.
No,
It's coming. I feel like
Destined for oblivion.
fuck! It should be fine.
That's half the work.
This ends now. With your
Well, Treeby actually did me really solid there. Whoa! Who?
How is this possible?
Who's that?
The sons of destruction. Now twinned. You can set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
That's not... That can't be fighting, right?
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
You look tough. Expand your thinking. Glimpse my mind.
Free will, or was it fate? Fill water to the flip. Spend freely. Destiny for I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Sure, I'll...
Never seen perfection before?
My fury.
Okay.
Watch your head. It's coming. I realized
Fill water to the flip. Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a thought.
Okay.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
No. Okay. Okay. It's fine though.
Another journey begins. Destiny for oblivion. Spend freely.
I don't have time for games.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Fill water to the flip.
Sure, I'll play along.
Underestimating us a bit. Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Glimpse my mind. Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a thought.
Destiny for oblivion.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
I don't have time.
Didn't need to do that.
Watch your head.
That was my fault.
I hit the mark. Spend freely. The dice have bust. Maybe I'll take it all.
Watch your head. Fill water. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Nice.
Sure, I'll play along.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow. Curiosity. Endless freedom.
Go on, herder.
last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that Eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Final Aeronova before the eternal recurrence begins.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel?
Does that red eye look like the Lycus's red eye that we saw just now?
We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along. Is that Amphorius crying?
Maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Oryx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Silicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions. As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. And Exagerus's theory of Era Nova holds true, as the model of reason he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Cavalry's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment too long. At the end of the empty, cold, lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496. Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the Black Tide, light and accept the Eon's gaze. You will come to life from a stream of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius' long-held wish.
You disappeared again.
In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at... Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us, covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya.
Ooh. Wow, I'm glad they put a budget in that 1 second cutscene.
We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chase journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius' grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
One has to stay, one has to witness it. Well, one has to go, one has to witness it.
All right,
Alright, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So... Come on. Cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey. And then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time again and again. Resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. And I will always have my charm. To a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the black tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Aranova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, we're in countless stories, each alike yet unique. All the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
I will wait for that day for as long as
romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
The world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger.
Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look.
You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae.
I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again.
You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you.
Let it flow. It's time for me to go.
Even if it's a path with no turning back.
When have we ever had the luxury of turning back?
Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. A real, living person. A true hero.
Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time.
Why?
Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a reading. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos. And go, Kaslana.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Cavalier will never forget this.
Wait, what?
So, time retreated behind me. until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed. Just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Suritra, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
The first eternal recurrence.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled...
Oh, hey! It's that,
finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us...
I can't remember her name, but she's the, she's a new character that's coming next update.
The flame chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiora, please
Is that a
take me
name?
to meet Her Majesty Suritra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Sealans.
High Sealans, yeah.
Swordmaster.
That's her name.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could
Whoa.
never be a true one.
What's going on here? The belly. Does she have like a, is that part of like the outfit? The, water bubbles and whatnot?
But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Hyman?
Or Paimon.
Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, nameless Swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
Fight and technique. When Fighting's in a team, technique point limit increases. And using his technique defeats enemies within certain range ahead. So what, like a Acheron, or...?
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Oh, whoa.
Light up the dawn.
Okay, I need him. I need him so much. But that will have to do me for today. Well, for tonight at least. We haven't got the whole quest done, but the next time we do stream this, we will get this done.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
Let's... We don't have a whole lot to exchange, I don't think. Yeah, no. Before I finish up... Oh, we got some pools. Alright, let's hopefully this gives us some good luck. Ooh, we got a light cone. And that's it, right? Yeah, okay. 12. But we do have some achievements to claim. Alright. One more. Oh, never mind. Extra wish. I really want Finan now. Damn, okay. We're getting closer, though. We're getting closer. Alright. That will have to do me for tonight. Thank you for watching once again. And we'll finish this story up next time that I stream this. Which won't be the next couple of days, because I've already have some stuff lined up to stream. So thank you again. Have a good night, morning, evening, wherever you are. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Wherever you are in the world. And I will see you all next time.